Ladies and locos, boys and boomers, matches of all ages, we are back with the second half of Aegis Guild Gear Strive League Season 1. This is week number 2. I am C4IQ, joined by MTCC. How's it going, my dude?
It's good. We just saw an incredible set, an incredible performance from For Faith, where they took the set 3-0 against Honest Mid-Tiers from Safe Jump Gaming. And for our second set, looks like we have another Safe Jump Gaming team, Low Tier Heroes featuring Soul.
I like the disclaimer. Asterix featuring Soul for sure. Up against Bark FGC, like you said. So, yeah, one of the same teams, but the characters on these teams are going to be totally different. But before we see that, we are going to have a quick look at how the format is run today for anyone who did miss the first half. We have 3 sets. The first 2 sets, best of 5, first to 3. And then the last set is going to be best of 7, first to 4. So slightly more games, but we are going to play all of them. So even if one team wins the first 2 sets, they have to play the last game because all the points matter in this start of the format of the league. So the winning team, should I say, is going to get 220 currency points, 120 for second place, and 30 for third and fourth. So yeah, a lot to play for all the players entering in Aegis League today.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like we're talking about, these points will matter. I think we're going to see a lot of teams within 1 or 2 points by the time the end of the pools section rolls around and the playoffs start. So even if you're down 2-0 in these first sets, that third set is not a wash. It's definitely an important part.
Absolutely. Totally worth playing for. Like we did see in the last game, if you haven't seen it, go catch the VODs. Flan did put up a pretty good fight against Danny, but Danny did take it, like you said, in the last game. But here we go with the other side of Team Safe Jump, featuring Soul, Low Tier Heroes, and Bark. We're going to get the teams on the screen. Here we go with Low Tier Heroes. We've got a Chaos, Milia, Soul, and a Kai. Good mix of players. You want to let us know the heads behind these characters?
Yeah, I mean, He-Ho is a Milia player, and if you watched our Alpha League of the team leagues, you would know that Milias have caused a lot of trouble in it.
Okay.
And definitely a character to look for. He-Ho, a very strong member of the Milia community. Definitely one of the strongest North America Milias. Definitely a force to look out for. Totsubanger on the Soul Bad Guy. We saw Soul Bad Guy. We know what he's capable of. A lot of damage, a lot of pressure. You know what to look for there. And Luke, for the final set, we're going to have Luke on the Happy Chaos. We saw Happy Chaos. We know what to expect. Gunshots, a lot of pressure, a lot of hard to react to mix. Just a lot of pressure coming from there. And that is going to be who we'll be playing today for Low Tier Heroes featuring Soul. Do you want to tell us about their opponents, Bark FGC?
Yep, got to get those characters on the screen. Bridget, Johnny, Soul, and Zato. This is a good mix. Like I said, I like some Kai, so I did like the first set as well, but this is a very cool mix. We've got Remila on the Bridget. Who else have we got? We've got a sub here. I believe we've got a sub. Kedja Boy, the sub. So I'm not sure what character they play.
Yep, the sub is a Leo player.
Okay, I'm invested now. Finally, get a character I can get behind. Yeah, let's see some backturn shenanigans. And then we've got Celestia on the Soul. Okay, so no Johnny, unfortunately. I'm sure everyone and their mum loves the Johnny, but not going to get that today. So yeah, good mix. Bridget, I think Bridget's one of those characters that took a while to develop, and then when people found out that they've got a good mix of both, I feel. Maybe not in terms of zoning keep away, but they've got really strong pokes that can lead into corner carry.
Yeah, Bridget definitely has been a winner of these last few patches. Less so because of direct buffs she receives, but mainly characters who were good against her getting nerfed, and now Bridget really has a spot to shine against the current top tiers.
Yeah, we're going to see that soon, as well as the head-to-heads, because we are going to do it in a little... We're going to mix it up a little bit in terms of order. We are going to go with game 2 first. So we're going to get the Leo versus Soul, a Rev slash Exard Classic. We're going to get that as our first match, and then go to set number 1 with the Soul and the Milia. Then obviously the last set, the best of 7, first of 4, is going to be the Happy Chaos versus the Bridget.
Yeah, definitely. So Soul versus Leo. I mean, this is big damage stuff coming out. And both these characters very strong in the close range, not as strong farther away. So I expect we're just going to see these guys sprinting at each other most of the time.
Yep. I mean, that's normally the name of the game. Unfortunately, Leo's a bad character. He actually can't sprint. He has to do, a couple of dashes, or he goes into back turn and then he turns neutral into 50-50s, which is it's pretty good. Sometimes, me personally, when I'm playing someone better than me, I'm like, you can be the best person on the planet, but 50-50, the math doesn't change. It's still a 50-50. So you've always got that little nugget in your back pocket that kind of equalizes the match in your favor, whether the opponent's stronger or weaker than you. But we might not need to see that. You know what? KG Boy might just be that good. So let's see.
Yeah, jumping into this first game, it's going to be interesting round start. Both these characters fight very strong at this range. I'm expecting, run up 2K there from Totsubunger and getting their pressure started here against the Leo. But Leo does have that flash kick, so any pressure you really get started can't be that real. Put into this back turn, though, but managed to escape very quickly.
Yeah, FD, and just to get that space. 2K, no confirm, went for the throw, and it was a tech there. Backs away from the 2S. Oh my gosh, he is stalking his prey. Yep, flash kick into FC, double overhead, gets blocked, and close S's. All the Kings have the same pressure, have you noticed that? Kai's and Leo's.
A nice 2P to try and escape that, but the instant block into the 2P there to put Leo back into this corner, and the 2K duty from Totsubunger. Gets DP'd though. Are they going to burst, or are they just going to take it? Not quite dead, but going to be put in a lot of trouble here.
Got thrown out of his 2K.
The chip damage! They blocked it, but it chipped out because they didn't manage to FD it.
I think they FD'd the first hit. Oh my gosh, it's looking like a 0 damage video. The clash at a round start. Both players ready to confirm. Oh, watch out for the guard point. Stayed same side. They didn't cross up. Backdash, misses the 2K, and there's a 2K in return. Has to FC to make the...
FD's the cross through and managed to get the throw into this corner pressure. And Totsubunger now looking in a very strong spot to win this round. But the throw from Leo here, everything turns around when Leo gets one of these throws. Put in a back turn, instantly hit. Back turn again here. And gonna get sent, not quite sent through this wall.
A great equalizer. Oh, there was a trade. Couldn't get a confirm. On the other side, gets guard point, backdash BRC. Doesn't go to chase. Tried to hit him with a fadeaway JH, but wasn't low enough. There's meter on Soul side.
Yeah, and the RC into the Volcanic Viper. Finish that one off. We're dead even here. Both bursts completely full.
Big 5H. Wasn't ready for the confirm though. Good check this time after the revolver. Actually got punished there. Wild assault. Oh my gosh. DP stands for don't press.
Through the dust. But there's the DP back from the Leo here.
Close S. Trying to go for a 6P. He got revolver. The flash kick's going to be blocked. BRC. Triple overhead. The second one hits. Imagine trying to backdash far S from Soul. Couldn't be me.
Not going to be a ton of damage down, but it does even the life totals. But Leo with that throw into that back turn stance, and this is going to be dead here. And Kaijo Boy taking the first game.
Ending it with turbulence, as the match was turbulent for both players. We got to a 1-1 in the first game. This is going to be a first of 3, best of 5, so more high octane matches. This is hard to call. You can see both players thinking a mile a minute, so it's hard when you know that your opponent is not scared to do their reversal, whether it be a DP or a flash kick without bar. You're always scared at that time.
Yeah, I mean, it makes putting your pressure down such a more nuanced interaction because you can't just run up and meaty them. You have to be ready for all of their options. And it's going to leads to a lot of back and forth in these games with pressure not being able to be started or pressure that gets started getting canceled by these DPs.
Round start, dash 2K. I'm a fan. 2D OTG gets the corner, but the DP comes out again, stands for don't press, so give me some space. But the far S is absolutely destroying the space that they wanted. Couldn't the burst in time. That's unfortunate. And then revolver into back throw.
Yeah, and now it's Totsubunger getting this pressure started, going straight into the Volcanic Viper there, trying to keep it burst safe, and still a ton of damage down, going for that low. And Kaijo Boy choosing not to burst, losing that first round there.
I think Kaijo Boy is cooking. He's scheming. All 2S into H flash kick. Maybe looking for a counter hit confirm.
There's that burst, but even with that burst, still taking 25%. That's still a lot of damage. Gets into back turn stance. Nobody blocks back turn stance for long.
There's the throw, putting him into back turn starts. Try to go for unstarts into throw. You can get that meaty, just mistimed it as the DP does come out. Oh my gosh, the spacing is immaculate right now. Yeah, the JP to get down to the ground earlier, and we're not even playing Street Fighter. Gets the wall break with the turbulence. Got meter on deck.
Super out though. Oh, and the RC to keep that safe. Into that overhead though, and this is going to be a lot of damage here for Totsubunger with the meter to throw out that super. And gets that throw. No RC on the throw, and gets caught by the flash kick. And Kaijo Boy evening up the score line here.
It's so good having a flash kick and not having to guess left right with your DP. It's so good. 5K to interrupt the cross through. This time just blocks it. I mean, they've done fairly well on the initial back turn stuff. Ooh, try to bait a flash kick, but dash up 2K or wake up. This is what I'm saying. I think Kaijo Boy is cooking. He's going to start doing like wake up 2D. Oh, that's it.
That kills.
Yeah,
that's got to. No, not quite. There, just a little sliver, a little more than a pixel, but one touch from that 2K is going to close that out. And it's 2-0 here for Kaijo Boy, despite these sets being incredibly close.
I was briefly looking at chat, and there was someone who said, "Oh, they don't know about Kaijo Boy." Now I know. I am informed. I have the information I needed. Thank you very much. Like you said, though, it's only 2 up. It's not over. Let's see if it can be a turnaround from a man like Frederick. So a bad guy. Let's see what he can do.
Yep. Jumping into it here. This is Kaijo Boy's set to lose now, with only needing one more to finish it, with Totsubunger having to get 3 in a row here. Getting a little bit of that PlayStation loading time from coming out.
As long as the lobby stays open, there we go. We're in there. It took a while. The Eagles' wings are definitely tired from that flight. Ooh, and you're tired of playing neutral. Big 6P. And it got so much damage from a 6P. That's insane.
Yeah, an expensive combo though. No burst anymore here for Totsubunger, but that positive bonus giving so much back, and the super is going to break the wall and do a ton of damage. It's not going to quite kill. Going to be at about 10% left here, but Totsubunger is showing that we didn't know Kaijo Boy, but we didn't know Totsubunger either. They have that dog in them.
Yeah, she's got the blocks on the backs, and like I said, but it's always the first thing that she blocks, and then it's the second part that normally mixes them up. We saw the throw on like the cross ups. Oh, thrown out of the DP. OTG backs away, and the DP gets baited
straight into the super, and that's gonna kill. Kaijo Boy is now on set point here.
Oh, this is the King's day. Kings only be winning.
There's that close slash though. A lot of damage. Fafnir to wall break. Not going to spend as much resource, but not going to get this hard knockdown here, which against Leo really doesn't make a difference with that flash kick baited. And this is going to be dead here for Kaijo Boy, choosing not to burst. That's a risky combo to burst anyway, but a lot of damage down. That was really just a 2-touch from Totsubunger.
Triple DP combo. Ooh, 5H wasn't a combo, but the mix was sensational. It's a turbulence. Oh my gosh, did it again.
Barely catching. Yeah, there's that burst forced out from Kaijo Boy. Totsubunger getting this combo off. Kaijo Boy now down to about.
Oh my god, that's so sick!
And that kills goes through the wall. And Totsubunger taking their first game of the set here.
Okay, Totsu. That was. Did Kaijo have meter? They must have had meter, right?
You didn't have a chance to spend it there, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing is, I think if Totso blocked after the safe jump, they could just RC and take their turn. That's why going to the overdrive was so galaxy brain.
Yeah, it was so smart because that means Kaijo Boy didn't have a chance to do anything there.
Yep. Completely locked out of all options.
Totsubunger is able to take that game away.
We got a game. It was 2-0, 2-1 now. Best of 5 though. So Totsubunger cannot lose any more games. But from a performance like that in the last round, I can see it happening. So Kaijo Boy and the people in chat rooting for him need to give him all their energy.
Oh, with that flash kick getting a nice counter hit. That 3-frame 5K from Totsubunger there. So many flash kicks connecting this game.
Yeah.
And there's that 2D. Gonna put a lot of damage out. Totsubunger bursting Kaijo Boy into the corner. Gonna hit them for about 30-40% and send them through the wall here. Kaijo Boy has a serious burst advantage, but the life leads in Totsubunger's favor.
That was cheap. It was cheap the first time and you did it again. Another one, DJ Khaled. That revolver, fast RC down into low against a flash kick character, hit twice. So you know Kaijo was reacting.
Big counter hit there. Close slash starter here for Kaijo Boy, but not being in the back turn stance means you don't get a whole bunch of damage off of it. And a wall break here for Totsubunger, doing 60%, and you can never count soul out of these games. Just the damage potential is so high. Another close slash starter here for Kaijo Boy, going to be able to get the back turn stance, send Totsubunger into the corner, and this should be it unless Totsubunger bursts.
Oh, hold on to it. Yeah, I think she inputted a motion or pressed a button as the BRC was still airborne. That's why they didn't get anything, and they just seemed to stand there. Super unfortunate, but she's not out quite yet. Gets crossed up. Unfortunate. Hard knockdown from the heavy flash kick. Yeah, don't try and block. Why try and block the 50-50 when you can challenge it?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the 6P connecting means that Totsubunger gets caught by the 2D. This is going to go all the way to the corner. Totsubunger having to burst there, getting crossed up by the back turn move, and sent straight into this pressure, using that defensive stance to stop any challenges, but Totsubunger managing to get out anyway.
Oh, charging the flash kick while airborne. Kaijo not messing about, and I think that is going to be it. As long as they don't drop this combo.
And Kaijo Boy going to take it 3-1 against Totsubunger, meaning that FGC takes the first game here, takes the first set here.
3-1. It was both of those players were swinging, and they both had like really crucial clinical moments in their matches, right? When they both had their game plan running, they looked like the better player. But when both people have those rounds, that's just how Strive is. You can have rounds when you are on top of the world and you do everything according to plan. Like we said with the safe jump, locking them out from doing the RC on block, going into the overdrive. Totsu was playing super well, but I will say Leo is just one of those characters that can take away the skill from their opponent because of back turn.
Both of these characters can really do that. Either one of them just at any point gets a random hit, stray hit into either 80% damage from Soul or just unreactable mix for the rest of the game from Leo. There's just a lot of chances, a lot of comeback potential from both these characters.
Indeed. Speaking of mix, I think it is time for Milia Rage to enter the arena. As we get player you was talking about, Hihu stepping up against Celestis. Am I saying that right? I'm probably not. Probably butchering their name. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. But Hiho, very strong Milia player, and Vera, we got a good Soul player coming out. But big thing to worry about against a Milia player is that Capel. you're able to interact with it, you have a much better shot of beating Milia, and using that Bandit Bringer to get that first hit and means a lot of damage down, and Hiho already down to about 40%.
Yeah, the life being a paper tiger, a glass cannon, Milia. Brittle, but can mix. So that's the upside.
Hiho getting this 2K 2D, gonna send through the wall here, use this Wild Assault to get this pressure started.
Ooh.
The air targets RC'd. Oh, and the 6P going the wrong direction. The Bad Moon gets RC'd, and the aerial TK Volcanic Viper gonna catch Hiho out.
Air Volcanic Viper to stop the Capel or any other nonsense thing that Milia was going to do in the air was actually insane. What a read, what a call out. That was a do or die moment, but here we go. Hiho trying to make Kalesta die.
The mix gets started. Is that not quite going to kill? I don't think it does kill. And Hiho going to take the first game here. You know, a lot of momentum here back for low tier heroes featuring Soul.
All right, tap pressure, knock who's there, not letting them in, backdash, put himself in the corner. Oh, well, they got out of the corner, but the air throw was there.
That's what's really important about fighting Milia here, is you have to be able to get those punishes on the Capel, otherwise Milia will just go crazy against you.
Okay, blocked the revolver into low. Oh, got wild throw by mistake, I'm guessing. That could be a really detrimental miss input there. Yep, gonna hit him with the angel hair.
Using the winger to wall break there means that Vera is at about a quarter health, one real mix, but Hiho doesn't really have the chance to get it set up yet. Using that RC to get the 2K 2D, and Vera has to burst that, otherwise the round will just be over.
Oh my
the Banner Revolver has the time, manages to get it, and Vera evening it out. And that's what we were talking about just last set. The Soul bad guy comeback potential is never gone. But anytime you see that 2D start, you know there's going to be more hits following up. That's one of Milia's setups into that heavy disc pressure.
Oh,
nice Volcanic Viper.
Yo.
Just try and steal their turn back.
So the gap. Oh, wow, that hit center. I don't know how he was meant to block that, and I play on hitbox. Godspeed to anyone who could have seen what side that hit on. Ooh, is that a bait?
That's baited. Volcanic Viper to just take the hit there. Milia's reversal super is not very invincible, and a crazy air throw after the RC there, putting Hiho into this corner.
Oh, Turbo fooled into the low, like you said, the 2D there. Gets a back throw. That was crazy. Blocks the Bad Moon.
And the Capel.
Hit center again. How you meant to block that?
Hiho taking that one away after a nice back throw. And Hiho going up 1-0 here.
In a pretty way as well, because it's got to put a flower in their hair. And that was all she wrote. But it's only one game. Only one game. Hiho they looked a bit scrambly at the beginning, but I think they know how to pick their moments and bait in those DPs from Vera now.
Yeah, I mean, as the Milia player, you want to be interacting with the Soul as little as possible. You just want to use your higher movement to just stay out of the way of their moves and try and punish the Soul with whiffing something. And this is going to be straight into this wall break. And Vera is at about a quarter health here, while Hiho's very close to full. But with Soul, there's that throw. His health is very quick to go away. Gold Burst forced out from Hiho just to try and survive this interaction. Hiho does have the full meter here. The Gold Burst whiffs completely, and Hiho's going to steal this one, and there's going to be almost no burst on the side of Vera. Well, they get half burst back from that combo, but Hiho taking the first round here.
I was going to say that's kind of a win for Vera getting that burst out, but it kind of ended poorly because the gold burst whiff, like you mentioned, and now the burst meter management is only slightly in Vera's favor. Good interruption there from Hiho. Going to try and get that corner carry. Close enough to the corner, making the mix ambiguous. Oh my gosh, Capel. Daisuke, please. Fix your flowers.
This is when Millia gets those chances to just really go crazy over the game, and Vera has to burst to stay alive here. A lot of damage going to get put down on Hiho with this wall break, about half.
From a stray revolver as well.
Yeah, that's the power of Soul. Oh, the 2D connects, but Hiho wasn't expecting it to. Wow. Tried to continue with the pressure, but the Bad Moon connecting, and Hiho is up 2-0 now.
TK Bad Moon. A Leo player's worst nightmare because we'll always charge a flash kick and we never get out in time. But it's effective against everyone. It's honestly effective, especially when you do it raw, how he who did it there. It's really hard to not just see the Bad Moon come up, but at that range as well, because it wasn't at like point blank. There was some space. Normally, millions would go for something like 2K 2D into S or H tandem top.
Character switch.
Ooh.
You're switching to this chip. It looks like it's practice just from the levels, so this might throw Hiho off enough.
Let's see if Vera on her character change can make a difference to the scoreline.
Yeah, and you have to play this so completely differently as the Millia player that Vera might be able to take a game here just off the surprise factor of it.
Ooh, not sure what she went for there.
That looks like a messed up TK Bad Moon, but it turns into another mix, into that Capel, into this wall break, and Vera now understands what it's like being a low health character. Those RCs coming out, a lot of meters spent in a short amount of time, but even if you switch off Soul Bad Guy doesn't switch off you. The DP comes out and puts Hiho into this corner, and this is where Chip shines the strongest. Millia with her lacking defensive arm with the wires, he gets baited, and Vera steals this game away in a classic Chip faction.
Of all the timings, the PRC coming out just as the YRC was being pressed by Hiho. Vera making this character change worthwhile. Good block so far. I was about to say, watch out for the blades. Oh, nice. You got the confirm?
Chopping that command grab into the combo. That's the advantage, having that 4-frame button on the Millia and using that 2P to its very best there. Oh, the throw doesn't connect, but no punish from Vera means that Vera's going to get put back into the corner here and get broken with this Wild Assault. And now they got to block one more mix here before they get a chance to play. The DP is baited, and Vera gets taken down. Does have that burst there, and Hiho now is taking this to set point.
Brown start clashes, and just straight in there. Hiho is trying to end it quickly. They're not here for a long time, but for a good time. Woo, gets the throw on the ground.
And nice blocks here from Vera, just not getting too eager to press anything. But the triple overhead is too much, and the command grab's baited though, and the Capel is safer than the command grab, putting Vera into this corner and gonna have to block some pressure. But the DP manages to use it to escape.
Yeah, not blocking for long. There's the flex, getting some space and taking advantage of it straight away. Oh my gosh. Haircut, vroom vroom, on their wake up as well after all of the DPs. Not scared. Hiho taking it 3-0.
What just happened? I'm clipping that. I want to figure that one out real